Okay, so from Google.com, we signed in, and you know you're signed in when you have your email address right here. To get to your drive, you're going to click on the apps icon. That is always represented by these 9 squares creating a square. When you click on it, it gives you all these Google options, right? If you want to send mail like we did yesterday, we click on the envelope. If we want to open our contacts, we click on contacts. But when we want to create or open a document, we click on Drive. So I click on Drive, and your documents should be there. And so you click on your camp, so your laptop camp AM, your documents should be in your AM. Okay? Now let's say you want to share with somebody. All you do is click on the blue share button and put in the person's name. When you're sharing with your teacher, you need to give them can edit access, and that's the default, meaning that's the one it's going to automatically go to. When you're sharing with a fellow student, like you want them to peer edit it, you're going to click on the arrow and go down to can comment. And then you're going to type in somebody's name to share it, right? So blah, 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 blah at cusdstudent.com. And then I'm going to hit send. Are you sure? Yes. Now watch. There's nobody called blah, 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 blah at cusdstudent.com, so it gives me a blue envelope looking thing. That means mail error. It means error. We weren't able to find that email address. So that means it's not going to be shared with that person. If that pops up, does that mean Google made a mistake? No, it means you probably typed in the wrong thing. Just go back and double check. Unfortunately, you can't click on it and edit that. You have to click on the X. There's a little X right here. It'll delete it. Yes, I want to delete that person. And then you have to type in their email address again. When you type their name in correctly, you will get an icon of a person. That means that email address exists and it is now shared. Now, to get that person's shared document, you go back to your drive, which should already be open, and you click on Shared with Me. And it will open up all the documents that are shared with you. It will not only have the name of the document, but also the name of the person who shared it with you. So let's scroll down and find somebody's AM. All right, let's do Michaela L. Is she here? Okay, luck of the draw. Oh, I don't see your dream vacation document. Okay? Now, if I don't see the dream vacation document as your teacher, that means you didn't turn it in. That's just like missing the due date. So you always want to make sure it's shared with your teacher. That means you have to create the document in your folder that you've already shared with me. Okay, so make sure it's there. Don't worry about it. All you have to do, if it's not in the folder, all you do is click on it, hold it, and then drag it into your folder. And if you click on it, like watch, I can click on it and drag. And then all you would do is drag it into the folder that you want to put it into, and it will share with that teacher. Okay, so you don't have to redo the document. So while Michaela's doing that, we'll find somebody else. All right, let's do Savannah. Is there Savannah in here? Where's Savannah? Savannah Tucker? Okay, so you did it perfect. You have your title of your thing up here. Now notice, when you've shared a folder, the folder will have people as the icon because it's like you're sharing with your peeps. It's right there, people right there. And she has her My First Google document, and she has her dream vacation. And as the teacher, I can see when the last time she worked on it was just by viewing it. So her last Google Doc was August 5th, and then her dream vacation was at 9:25 today as the last time she worked on it. I can click on it now, and I can take a look. Okay, good. She has a bigger title. Her name's to the right side with the date underneath. She has her writing in there. That's good. And she has her picture. That's perfect. So as the teacher, the only comment that I'm going to make, so I'm going to highlight her name. This is the button you click for comments, the one next to the chain link, not this one. If I click on this one, it will open up a chat window, and I can talk to her in real time, okay? But if I want to leave a comment, because I'm not guaranteed that Savannah is going to be on this document when I'm grading it. That's not guaranteed. But it is guaranteed that when I leave this comment, when she joins the document, she can read it. So I'm going to click on it, and if I had my keyboard, I would type in, "Great job." And that's it. Okay, so that's what we've done. Does anybody need me to go over any of these one last time? Okay, we're going to move on to our next assignment. Now, so what we've just done is Google Docs. It's your word processor. It's how you type papers. The next one you are going to do is a presentation, okay? And Google calls their presentation application, they call it slides. It's like a slideshow, all right? So this is what I want you to do. I want you to go back to your drive. Make sure you are in your folder, right? You'll know you're in your folder because it'll have your folder's name right up here at the top. Make sure you are in your folder. You should already have a couple documents already made for you. Once you're in your folder, you're going to click on Create. And if you go down, there's your presentation, Google Slides. It's yellow is the icon color, and it says Presentation. So click on that for me. Click on Presentation. The first thing that opens up when you click on Presentation is your theme. Okay, what theme do you want? I always start with a blank theme. You can always go back and change it later. But start with a blank theme. So it's the first one. It's called Simple Light. All you do is click on it and hit OK. Now notice, it's called a slide. This first slide is your title slide. So when I ask you to title your presentation, this is where you're going to put your title. Make sure you know the difference between your title and your document name. The document's name is just like in your other document. You click on that and you can change the document's name. Okay? So this is your title, but your document name is in the upper left-hand corner. To change the document name, you're going to click on it and right there. So we're going to change the name of the document. So everybody click on in the upper left-hand corner where it says Untitled Presentation. So this should pop up. You are going to title this document All About Me. Okay, so ALL space ABOUT space ME. All About Me. And click OK. Now notice, it doesn't change the title name. It just changes the presentation's file name. Now, you are going to create a presentation about yourself. Now, if you want to be just by the book, okay, then you would also title this All About Me. But if you want to spice it up a little bit, you can say this is me, or this is who I am, or just title it something else, the awesomest person you've ever met, whatever. So you can title it whatever you want, as long as the name of the project is all about me. And let me tell you why. As the teacher, if I want to grade 30 projects at the same time, all I have to do under my drive is go to search, and I search in the title, All About Me. And every student who created a project called All About Me will appear under my search window. If you all title it something different, I'm not going to find it, and I may say you didn't title it correctly, you're going to lose points. That's why the title of the document, the name of the document up here, has to all be the same. But your title on your title page can be whatever you want, as long as it is about you somehow. Okay? And then usually the subtitle down here is your name. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you where to find your instructions. So once again, you go to your tinyURL website for this class. And then off to the side, the first assignment you see says All About You. Click on that. Right there. So let's read through these instructions together. Notice, I ask you to create 6 slides. And on those slides, I tell you exactly what to put. Now notice, slide number 1 needs to be the title of your presentation. An example says All About Me, but you can title it on that slide whatever you want. And then the next one, you're going to put your name, right? Title, name. That's slide 1. Slide 2 asks about your favorite restaurant. And then in a few short sentences, why is it your favorite restaurant? And if you want to throw, now those are minimum. You can always add extra. Like at that favorite restaurant, what's your favorite thing to order? Okay? How do you add another slide though? I only have 1 slide. Well, if we want to, what's the universal math symbol for add? What's the symbol when you want to add something? Yeah, the plus sign. Do any of you see the plus sign anywhere? Do you? Where is it? It's right above the first slide. So watch this. I'm going to hit plus, and a new slide opens up. And it's already formatted for you. You don't have to do any formations. All you do is do this. You title the restaurant. Let's say it's Red Robin. Red Robin. Yum. Right? And of course you're going to say because it has unlimited fries, but still. Okay? What if you want to add another slide? Guess what you press? The plus again. Okay, that's how you add the slides. And then all you do is type. You can also add pictures the same exact way we showed you to add pictures, right? You type in something into the Google search. So let's real quickly, let's say in and out. Okay, all I do is this. If I want to take a picture, remember our first option is always drag and drop. So I'm going to click on the picture. I'm going to click and hold. Now notice, look at that. The drag and drop is not working because there is like a Ghostbuster no symbol right there. So I got to go to, if that doesn't work, try something else. Let's try this one. There we go. See how I can drag and drop it now, how it actually turns into the image? I'm going to go over to the presentation, come down, and drop. And look, I'm glad it did this. Hold on. Oh, wait. You're all going to ask how come the image isn't working, and I'm telling you right now. Sometimes the image of drag and drop will not work. So we go to our fail-safe. We go to the second option, which is copy image URL. Okay, so all I do is this. On the image that I want, I right-click on it. Right-click. And I click on Copy Image URL. Then I go back to my presentation, insert. Oh, hit the wrong button. Insert image by URL. And then I just right-click again and hit paste. And there it is. There's the image. I click select. And it didn't work there either. Sometimes they're just not going to work. But majority of the time they will. Okay, so read the instructions. Follow them along. You're going to get 20 minutes. Only 20. 20 minutes to fill in those 6 slides. 20 minutes. Okay, get going. Oh, there it is. It worked.
I'm submitting a Mandy Engelbert ticket right now.
Okay.
I want that to work so I can walk around in my classroom.
Okay.
So what do I need to do on my own?
Do you have this?
I think we all have them in our cabinets that we got delivered that none of us were ever trained on.
Okay.
Does that sound right?
Bring me a computer. We'll install it.
Now, is that something easy that I could do?
Well, you just have to. The hardest part is the registering, because you got to put it. It's not really hard.
In the box, should I just take the box home and do it at home, or do I have to be?
Yeah, because in the box you'll have a disc, CD, okay, and you want to install the CD, and it's called Active Inspire. Active Inspire. Just install the program.
That will show. Okay, install it.
Install the program. Once the program's installed, open it up.
Say Mac.
Because I use it on my Mac.
Oh,
but
okay.
But I have like a couple of them, and so I titled this one Mac, and because they link together. And then this will come up. Just hit I accept, but run personal edition. You don't got to put anything in. See, it wants you to put your name and organization, all this other stuff. Just hit I accept, and then run personal edition.
I really hope my cabinet still.
And you only have to do this once.
Okay, so if it pops up
Yeah.
next time, don't do it, okay?
Yeah. No, I mean, you don't even have to open up Active Inspire ever again.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
put it in my programs or whatever.
So
and then when I boot my computer up every day and I go to teach, do I just need to turn this on?
when you are presenting, sometimes you want to make the slides transition a little bit cooler. Normally, if you just hit next, it'll just bring up the next slide. But if you want it to kind of like turn around or fade in or fade out, that's called a transition. You can do that by clicking on Change Transition. And it gives you options. A fade, slide in from the right, slide in from the left, flip. So it'll show you what the transition will look like. See how it flips? Okay, that's the transition that you can add as well. If you want to change your entire layout, there's a button called Layout. If you want to change the theme, meaning the color of all the backgrounds, you can change the theme anytime you want just by going through and clicking on the new theme and clicking OK. And now you have a new theme for each one. So you're going to have about 5 more minutes to finish your presentation. And then we're going to show you how to do a couple things with Microsoft and then try and get you on to the Microsoft Office 365. Yeah, looks good. Now, if you want to change the theme or the transitions, you just click on.
Yeah, I know how.
Okay, you got it. Girls, are we all done with our presentations? Okay. Okay, so you want a picture? Oh, it's not working? Let's try that. Can we do touchscreen?
Yeah.
Touch and drag.
Well, I don't want this.
Oh, you don't want this?
No, I'm trying to like type in, but it's like my keyboard is not.
Did that work?
Kind of like. I've been using this with my fingers and everything. But like I want to type too.
Okay, and this is a Windows tablet, right?
It's a Surface.
Surface, yeah.
I don't know if you like take it off and put it back on. It'll work it.
Yeah. Can you even edit?
Let's see. Check. Yeah, take it off and re-put it back on. Yeah.
Look at this. Here, I'll watch this.
Okay.
Editing.
And then go ahead and try it back on. All right. Let's see. Let's go to settings. That's the touch keyboard. That one's selected. Panel.
Like elastic cover, is that like?
That might work, yeah. See how there's a thing on it? Let's see what's going on.
And it's right here.
Unavailable.
I did that
Keep
too.
watching, keep watching.
I did that too. You have to go to background. How do you make it? You asked it for me earlier. I only know how to do the background.
You go to present.
Where's background?
Oh, background. You go to.
Background. Go to background. Like, I just need to put the paper here. Click off that, and then go to background, and then
Then color. Change to any color and then press done.
I just look at it. Blue.
Done. Click a different one. Change color. Different than blue. Enough of it. Here we go. There's my presentation.
Not fixed.
It looks much better.
I wish I could one.
All right, so we'll just restart it. Okay? Yeah, so everything's already saved, so you don't have to worry about it. So just go ahead and restart, and hopefully when it restarts, everything. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Mm-hmm. You all done with your presentation? It's all done?
Wait, how do I know if I shared this?
So, go to share. And see how my name's not there? So all you would have to do is this. Watch. Go to your drive. See my drive. And then click on this and drag it into that. Mm-hmm. Click on present. It's still updating.
It won't let me look up pictures.
So if that ever happens like that, just come up here and type in google.com. All right. So once again, we give these projects out to you just so you can start and attempt them. So the key things to this that I wanted you to get from this project is how to insert an image, just like we did in our document, same thing in these presentations, how to add a slide, how to change the background, maybe you added some transitions in there, and knowing how to know that it's been shared with your teacher. And in fact, the very first thing you should do after naming your document is clicking on the share button to make sure it has been shared with your teacher. Okay, so make sure that's done. Now, I want to show you something else because some of your teachers may not be comfortable working with Google or the new Office 365. They may still have you work with regular Office on your computer. I want to show you how you can make a document on Microsoft Word and then bring it into your drive. So you don't have to worry about losing it on a flash drive or losing it on your computer. Okay, we call that an upload. So I'm going to show you how to create a document in Word and then upload it to your Google Drive. So, I have my Word or Office products down here at the bottom, right? So W stands for Microsoft Word. That's the same thing as Google Docs, okay? And then this is Outlook. That's going to be for your mail. PowerPoint is their version of their presentation program. So the presentation program you're doing now is also on PowerPoint. And then Excel. You may be using Excel in your math classes, maybe sometimes in your AB classes. But I am going to, let me show you how to do a PowerPoint and then upload that PowerPoint to Google. So I'm going to click on PowerPoint. And it's going to open up PowerPoint. Now look, it's kind of like when you click on presentation for Google, it opens up, what would you like to do? Well, I want to create a blank presentation. Now look, I want you to see this. Look, here's PowerPoint. Here's slides. Notice they're very similar. Here's PowerPoint. There's slides. They are almost the same thing. The only difference is PowerPoint from Microsoft has a lot more options, which sometimes can be good, but also sometimes can be bad. More options just make it harder sometimes. But once again, look, there's PowerPoint, there's Google Presentation. Very similar. So I'm gonna do this. Watch. I'm gonna call this hello. And then I'm going to add a new slide, and I'm going to title it Slide 1, and I'm going to add a new slide, and Slide 2. So there's my presentation, Slide 1, Slide 2, all that good stuff. Same thing, you can insert an image by clicking Insert. Okay, you can search online for pictures just like in all those other ones. But for this, guess what you have to do to keep it? You have to save it. In Google, you don't have to save it. It automatically saves it. But I'm going to save it, so I go to File, Save As, and now it's going to ask, where do you want to save it? Okay, well, I want to save it in my documents. And I'm going to title it Hello. That's fine. Save. So now you know you've saved it because it now says Hello and PowerPoint. But this is only saved on your computer. That means if you go to Grandma's house and you need to work on this presentation, but you forget your computer, you cannot access it. You can't get to it. So what I recommend is even if you're working on Microsoft stuff, upload it to Google. So let me show you how you upload it. So under my drive, notice we usually hit Create, right, to make a new document. This one we're going to click the button to the side with an arrow pointing up. That means Upload. And we want to upload a file. So I click Files. It's located under Documents. And I'm going to scroll down till I see Hello, because that's what I titled it. There it is. Hello. And I'm going to click Open. Now watch. Uploading. Now it is done. Okay? So now, just by logging in to my Google account, I can now access my PowerPoint. But watch this when I click on it. Now notice, if it's a PowerPoint, it'll have a P next to it. And if I open it, I cannot edit it in Google because it's a PowerPoint. I can only download it. I can't edit it. But I can do this. Watch. Oh. if I right-click on it, right? Remember, 2 fingers, right hand of the trackpad. Open with Google Slides. It will convert your PowerPoint into an editable Google Slide. So watch, I click Google Slides. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That little thing going around means we are uploading and converting. And look, there you go. It's exactly the same thing we made in PowerPoint, but now I can edit it in my Google Slides. So I always recommend, if you make a document on your computer, that you still upload it to your drive. So you have access to it wherever you go. Wherever you go. That's how you upload a file. And now watch, if I go back to my drive, it says hello in the slide icon, the little square, and it also says hello in my original PowerPoint icon right there. So that's how you can use Microsoft stuff and still use Google stuff. So you can go both ways. So if your teacher insists on you using Microsoft Word on your computer, that's perfectly fine. But upload it to your drive so you have access to it wherever you go. Question?
How, like, say, make changes on Google, but have.
Okay, so that's a good question. So let's say that, now you can't make changes there, right? But you can make changes here. So let's say you make changes in your Google Slides, and now you want it to go back to PowerPoint. All you do is this. Under File, you click, you make your changes, and then under File, you go to Download as Microsoft PowerPoint, and it'll convert it back to PowerPoint. That's a very good question. Okay? All right, so we've looked at Google. We've looked at how to sign into Google. We've looked at our drive. We've looked at how to create a document and work with the document and share that document. We've looked at how to make a presentation, edit the presentation, and share that presentation. We've looked at how we can make a document using Microsoft, save it to our computer, then upload it to our Google Drive, then open it with Google, and then save it again as Microsoft. Okay, so everything's interchangeable. And it does a pretty good job at keeping everything looking the same. Now what I want us to try is Microsoft 365. We're going to try and log into it. Now, day one, I told you you're going to get confused because we're using different usernames and different passwords for Google and Microsoft. So, for this next step, you need to have out your white piece of paper. Okay? For this next step, you need to have out your white piece of paper. One second. Is the sign in at my.cusd.com or mycusd.com?
I thought it was my.cusd.com.
So there's no dot after the my.
That I don't know.
Because on the sheet they sent home, it was my.cusd.com.
I thought it was just mycusd.com.
Okay. Is it my.cusd. And it's my dot, okay. Okay, so now we're not going to work with 365 today. We're just going to open it up to make sure everybody can. So, in your Chrome browser, I want you to type under the search bar, so here's the search bar down here. So you're at google.com, and then you have your search bar. Type in Office 365. Okay, type in Office 365. And when you do that, the very first thing you should see pop up is sign into Office 365. So click on that. I'll show you again. You go to google.com. In the search bar, you type in Office, OFFICE 365. Then I want you to click on it. And it should take you to a page that looks like this. Do yourself a favor and bookmark it. So click on the star. Bookmark it. You don't need to download 365 because it's all cloud. No, it's all cloud. They're talking about the actual physical Office, the icons at the bottom. Those are the ones you have to download at home. But these are all cloud-based. Oh, I didn't. I'll ask real quick. Okay, before we move any further, did anybody forget a Camelback water thing yesterday or a specialized water thing yesterday? Camelback. There we go. You get your Camelback back. Okay, question. Yes, because it'll do that. It's okay. That's it. And then done. Okay, so now, really quick, let me see if I can bring something up real quick. All right. Okay, I'll wait. If you have a pen or you have a pencil, you might want to write this down. Now, it's to sign into this. Now, you should all be on this page because you need to get ready. Your username, your email, is exactly the same as you sign into your computer. Okay, right? It's the 001, the one that ends with 001. But this is how you end it. So it's your whole name, 001 or 002, whichever is on your paper, at my, M-Y, dot, CUSD, dot, com. So it's the same way you log into your computer, but after the 001, you type in at my dot CUSD dot com. Okay, I'll say it one more time. It's the same way you log into your computer, but after the 001, you put the at my dot CUSD dot com. That's your sign-in. And then your password is the same password you use to sign in. It's uppercase, first name, letter, lowercase last name letter, and then your school ID number. Okay? So try that out. Now, there will be some people not able to get it on the first try. So be patient. Good, you got on. Good. Good, you got on. Good. Hit save, and you're good. Wait, is this your computer or school computer? Then hit never save. Good. You forgot to put the at between the 1 and the M.
The reason why I got this so fast is because my dad installed one password and gave me all my.
Oh, perfect. That works. Okay, so you're on the wrong place.
Oh,
You need to open up a new. You're on Outlook. We don't want Outlook. Oh, did you? Okay, we'll go back to the screen, the opening screen, so we can make sure you're. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Just hit got it. Just hit back. They must have hit the Outlook by accident. Whoops. One more back. Come on. There you go. Just type in Office 365. Did you boys get on? Okay, now your password is capital A, lowercase g, then those numbers. If you already set it up, that's perfect. I'll come around. You're good, that's it. Okay, you have to put the at. And then it's my dot. And then your password is capital C, lowercase l, and then that number right there. Okay. So did you do capital A?
For my password.
Password, capital A, lowercase g, and then these numbers right there.
Oh.
No, so it's going to be a capital D, lowercase c, and then that whole number. Were we able to get on? Office? Okay. How are we doing over here?
I'm not able to get
Okay. So what did you put down for your password?
my EL and then my ID number.
Okay, that's perfect. Try it one more time. Remember, it's capital P, lowercase l, and then your ID number. Oh, it stopped typing.
first initial,
Mhm.
lowercase second.
You lowercase second, and then their school ID.
I don't know why. It's Jack and Dan over there.
I will check it out. That's why we're doing it today, because there's a lot of them that haven't been working. Maybe you're 002. Let's try that. Is little spelled with 2 T's?
No, it's
With just one?
We tried it.
Um,
And you want them to like
yeah, well,
write their name.
yeah.
Like, on the seat.
Yeah, okay. So we'll have to fix yours. Okay. So just hold it right there. We'll get your name down and we'll make sure we get it fixed for tomorrow, okay? Okay, yeah. You're fine. Just leave it right there. Yeah, you're fine. All right. And then capital A, lowercase s, and then your school ID.
what should we do when we have this one?
There you go. Is this your computer?
No, it says, yeah.
Then go ahead and click Save Password. And you're good. You're good right there. Was everybody over here able to do it? Yep. Everybody over here able to do it?
Yep.
Good? You don't have your sheet with you? Do you know your school ID? You don't know your school ID? Well, how did you log into the Wi-Fi? Okay, well, you have to bring your sheet tomorrow. Okay? Yeah, leave it there for right now. Yeah, you're good. Okay, how are we doing over here? Good? Everybody over here able to get on? No? Okay, I'll be right over. Everybody over here able to get on? Everybody over here able to get on? Okay. And then for the password, put capital A, lowercase w, and then those numbers right there. Okay. All right, so when we excuse everybody, we're going to get your name down so we can get that fixed for you for tomorrow, okay? Okay, so one right here.
Yeah, these two are having the same issue.
Okay. It needs to be my dot cusd.com.
Okay.
There you go. Now we can try it. Same problem. Were you able to get on? You didn't put the dot after my.
I tried that too.
All right, let's wait, hold on. All right.
Do you recommend?
Yeah, it's actually already bookmarked. We already bookmarked it.
Okay. We'll try it one more time, and then if not, we will put your name down and get it fixed. Okay, so when we excuse everybody, stay here so we can get your name down. Everybody over here able to get on?
I got on. Yes.
Yeah, it was the dot there.
It was the dot. Remember, it's my dot
That's what I asked. She said no dot.
cusd.com.
I asked someone that girl and she said
Oh,
no
she just
dot.
made a mistake. It's okay. Okay, let's take a look.
Okay, when I type in my password, it always says decline.
Okay, so capital I, lowercase t, and then your school ID. Yes.
So when I opened it, it went straight to this, but I don't know how to get back to the main.
Just click on that. Because that's what we're going to go to tomorrow. Okay. Oh, it's typing it in the.
Tomorrow's the last day, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna go tomorrow for this.
All right. So, those of you who were not able to sign in after we went through and we typed it in correctly and it wasn't working, stay here for a couple minutes just so we get your names down and figure out why it's not working. Those of you who were able to get in, this is what we're going to start with tomorrow. Okay? So we're going to start with 365 tomorrow. And so you were able to successfully get in. So if you were able to successfully get in, log out of 365, log out of Google, and then shut down your computer, and we will see you for the last day tomorrow. Okay? So you're free to go unless you're one who were not able to get logged in. We're going to come and help you one last time. Okay, let's try it one more time. Oh, you're able to get in? Okay. You guys work?